Hi guys, welcome to the proposal show. My name is Gilda Naibe and I'm your host. So we're here at Sankara and we're planning a proposal with Charles. So come with us. So Charles, how are you doing today?
I'm very well.
Yeah, maybe we can start off. You can tell us your names.
Um, Charles Kibigo is my name.
And your girlfriend.
My girlfriend's name is Cynthia-She Mugambi. Yes.
And how did you guys meet?
Well, it's an interesting one. We met in high school. Not high school, but in campus. And it's so weird that over the 4 years in campus, I've not seen her. I only saw her on the last month of the last semester in campus.
Yeah.
So over the 8 semesters, I had been having not so committal relationships, but as we approached our end of 844, I met her in one of the lecture halls when we were going in for a mentorship lecture. That was on 18th of June 2015.
You can even remember the day exactly.
Vividly.
Yeah.
These dates don't escape my mind.
Yeah.
So this particular Thursday, I walk into the boardroom where we were having our mentorship lecture, and then I walk into a smiling face, and she had sat on a corner somewhere. And every other time, as I was speaking, we'd lock eyes. And I thought for some reason she was too pretty. Her smile was capturing, and that's when I decided to pursue her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, how did you begin to pursue her? How was the relationship starting?
It sounds weird because that very day I had a clique of guys that we used to hang out with in campus. So immediately after I'd left, because I never waited for that mentorship class to end, I went and told my guys, you know what? I've met a girl who would want to convert into my wife.
Yeah.
And they were really skeptical. They thought I was just joking. 2 days later, because I met her on Thursday 18th, 2 days later, after we were coming from a house party somewhere in Pangani, and I was not in the best state of my mind, I was tipsy. I had to go and get my keys for the room from a roommate in a church ground. So then I spotted her again for the second time. And my plans then and there had to change because I knew for sure I wanted to talk to her.
Yeah.
So I stayed back and spoke to her because she was part of the guys who are serving snacks and juice to students. So I got a chance to say hi and get the name. And we took our first selfie then. So I have a picture of us, the very first picture that was taken on 20th of June 2015. Since then, because I was the one who was interested in her, I never immediately asked her out. I needed to take time and learn her, probably, see her preferences, so that I can. In my mind, I'd already made up my mind, but just taking time to learn her will inform my decisions and family even more. So I knew it was her, but then over the next 1 year, we were good friends. We had just been good friends, no special commitments, just talking about general stuff until exactly 18th of June 2016.
Wow.
When she became my girlfriend now.
Oh, nice.
Exactly 1 year.
Exactly 1 year.
Exactly 1 year.
Wow. And so, how long has it been since you guys have been together? That would be.
Now that would be 4 years from then, but then 5 years of friendship.
5 years of friendship.
5 years of friendship.
So, which anniversary dates do you do? Do you do it as a friendship anniversary, or do you do it as a relationship anniversary?
It's so coincident. It's so coincidental because I met her on 18th. I spoke to her first on 20th of June. Then she said yes to me as my girlfriend on 18th of June.
Yeah.
Exactly 1 year after I met her. So 18th of June is a special date for us. Those are the anniversaries we celebrate.
Nice.
18th of June.
And what would you say is your favorite thing about her? What do you think makes her unique and the one for you?
A lot of things. I think she's an embodiment of so many things. But just the fact that I found it easy relating with her. I was at peace making my decision and confirming that it was actually her who would be my girlfriend and my soon-to-be wife. And she's pretty smart, like intelligent. She's God-fearing, and she's ambitious. She's one of the people who's challenged me to be a best version of myself. So, but this is where my heart settled.
Yeah. It
So
was easy.
it was easy. I was at peace.
Yeah.
Where you have to experience peace making a decision, just know that God is there.
That's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you struggle making a decision, if you're not peaceful, you may want to reconsider. But I was at peace deciding it's her, and even now taking on the journey with her as my girlfriend.
So when do you think you started thinking about the proposing or taking that step?
Oh Lord. By now she'll have gotten married, I'm sure. I've always wanted to marry her since way back in 2017. But due to some, I would say the timing wasn't right. We were engaged in our individual activities. I remember we went back to school in 2016 and everybody wanted to first finish school. She wanted to get a job and live by herself for some time. And she just wanted to explore life by herself first before moving into marriage. And then there was a central issue that we wouldn't agree on, and that was on the church that we'd get married in. So we decided to just let things fall in place by themselves. But if I were to get married, I would have done that 3 years ago.
Nice.
So now that it's falling in place, and now we are sure, being our 5th year in friendship, we want to take advantage of number 5, which has a very significant meaning in the Bible. It's a symbol of grace, and we think that within this season of grace, we'd want to just solemnize our wedding and move to the next phase of our lives, get into marriage. So now that's falling in place because the marriage is on 5th of December, like 2 weeks from now. I think it just fell in place. I want to now propose and carry through the plans. Yeah.
So you said you're getting married on the 5th of December.
Sure.
But you're about to propose.
Yes.
So how is this going to work where you're going to propose, but yet she knows that you're getting married? How are you planning on allowing the proposal to happen?
First of all, she does not know I'll be proposing, but there's a proposal ring that is being made at Kennedy's Jewelry. I wanted to surprise her with a proposal. So the idea that I have in mind is I want to work alongside a few people and make it appear like we are being given complimentaries, but in a real sense, we are just setting a proposal up. I will be proposing at Sankara Hotel in Westlands, pretty much because I have a friend called Charles like me, and I think it would be easy to pull that proposal with him on a date that she's yet to decide, because I know I cannot just expressly hint to her that I need to propose to her, but I need us to work around a date where she's available and convenient so that we can do lunch at Sankara, and then in the process I will propose.
So she's going to be thinking of coming for lunch.
Yes.
And then somewhere between that is where you're gonna propose.
Yes. I want to pull that surprise when we're having lunch. Yeah.
So tell us about the ring. Where did you get it from?
Wow. Kennedy Jewelers. It's actually my girlfriend who saw the page on Instagram, and then we went checking out. And to our amazement, the guy has specifics. He's like the guy we were looking for all this time. So, because we knew we'd get married and definitely we'd get rings for marriage, I had Kennedy design a proposal ring for her. She had the chance of deciding how she wants the ring to look like, but what she's not aware, or what she doesn't know, is when the proposal will take place.
Yeah.
So maybe at the back of her mind, she understands there's gonna be a proposal coming, but she's not sure when, okay? Or how. And then that's the interesting bit now, because I want her to get confused even all the more, because I want to work with Kennedy to confuse her completely, and then we can pull the proposal surprise.
And so the ring itself, did you design it or did it already come ready-made? Like already?
No. It was actually designed. It was designed as per her preferences. There's a book Mr. Kennedy pulled out for her, and she got a chance of deciding how she wants the ring to be. And a good thing, I've actually spotted the ring. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know she'll like it. She'll actually love it because it perfectly fits her preferences. Yeah, so if guys are actually considering going for tailor-made rings, Kennedy International Jewelers is the place to go. I would really recommend that people consider their touch of class from this guy.
Yeah.
He understands the business so well, and he's actually out to give you what you want. So the ring is tailor-made as per our preferences. Yeah.
So tell me, why is it important for us to confuse her?
Well, she's so keen. She's sharp. We've tried pulling a couple of surprises on her, but we are the ones who ended up being surprised.
Yeah.
It's important that she does not know, because just like any other proposal, I'd want it to be a special moment for her. Every girl looks forward to getting proposed to, and it has to be something heavenly. I'd want to pull a surprise that would be a memorable one for her, and that's what actually I'm looking for.
So what are you expecting her reaction to be?
If not surprised, then I think I expect her to be very emotional, especially given that I want it to come as a surprise. I don't want it to come out as if it had been planned and she's aware that it would be happening. I want it to catch her by surprise, and hopefully, I hope she will cry. I wish she will cry.
Yeah. So right now, who knows about the proposal?
There's basically no one who knows about the proposal. It is just in my mind. Okay? But of course, I'm looking forward to inviting some of her best friends. I'm thinking I would want to have her closest friend, who actually happens to be her best mate in the wedding. And what I'd want her to be around as I do the proposal. If we can get some of our family members and also mine just to come and celebrate this proposal with us, that would be nice.
Yeah.
So just a couple of friends and family. Yeah.
How has been the journey so far between you guys?
Well, in one word, I would say it's been an amazing journey. But amazing is relative, because it could also mean amazing in all the bad ways or amazing in all the good ways. Being humans, we're never perfect. It's been 5 years of friendship, 4 years of dating, And in those years, a lot of things have had to change. A lot of things have had to really. It's taken a lot of learning and unlearning from us, and especially because now we are moving into the next phase of marriage. I would say uh, the journey has been okay. I
Yeah.
would say it's been okay, and as much as it's not been easy, different personalities, different backgrounds coming together and trying to work around a common thing. It's taken the grace of God,
Yeah.
and even more so, looking forward to marriage. Still take the hand of God to be in it. But there's no doubt she's the girl I want to settle down with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does the next stage? What does it look like for you?
Well, for me, from how I look at it, it's beautiful. Um the laws of Kenya recognize that when one gets married, he attains two things: the status of being a husband or a wife, and also uh, having a companion to do life with. Okay, so marriage is definitely uh, a space where not so many would say it's easy. Okay, because then it means you're committing to this one person for the rest of your life, with all their badness and their goodness. And you actually do not have a space to consider backing out.
Yeah.
I think it's the only institution where you're certified before going in. So you're actually certified to go and experience it. And it's not the other way around. We just trust in God that it's going to be a good season for us. We're looking forward to getting many children, bringing up a big family,
Yeah.
and even if God allows, mentoring other couples will
Yeah.
come after us. Yeah.
And what do you think is one thing that you wanted to know going in?
Well, that's a very good question. Um, I'd want her to be really sure and be sure that I'll always be there. That's one. Over and above being present, I want her to be sure that I will support her all the way, be it in her career, in her dreams, in everything. Because now I'll be committing my life, okay? Just as Christ loved the church and died for it, I'm also called to take up that mantle of dying to self and actually serving her, ensuring that she's happy, that she feels loved, she feels supported and appreciated. You know, it's like it's often said that once people get married, that oomph of dating and the lovey-dovey face
Yeah.
uh, goes away. But I think I'd want to make ours an interesting one. I'll just have been given a mandate as a husband, but I want to continue dating her into the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
As much as she'll be my wife on the paper, she will always be my girlfriend, even as we grow old. And maybe when we are 50 years into it, I'd want to look back and say, my girlfriend has
Yeah.
been faithful to me and we've stuck with each other through thick and thin. Yeah, so I will continue dating her, even in the marriage.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
so help us God.
You will. You
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Yeah. What would you say to the young couples right now who are watching this and they're watching you about to propose? What do you think that you could tell them?
Oh, wow. Now you're putting me on the spot. It's like you're converting me into a relationship counselor. But my advice is simple, really. Just be sure what you want. I think ladies respond to they respond to moves and decisions that men make with a surety. If you probably dating and you considering yourself settling down in a few years and you're sure about the lady that you're dating, I would say that you start planning in advance and do not compromise on getting it right. It may be hard, it may be costly, it may be expensive, but it's worth it. I mean, uh, just do the right thing. In this day and age where not so many couples and not so many relationships want to get it right, I think it's a call that you do it right.
Yeah.
And honor God in the process. Yeah, so just strive to get it right from the word go. And by then, know her preferences, learn her, pull something she likes, do not scare her to death, even though you love her so much. Yeah, and ensure that she's happy.
Yeah.
Strive for her happiness.
When you said strive to get it right from the beginning, that's very important. What do you mean?
I think I've seen a couple of my friends who were with in campus who went ahead and married. There was no proposal, there was no wedding, and I would understand maybe they were in different phases of life. But for us, I think it's so personal to us, given that we come from family backgrounds that are Christian centered, and we wanted to get it right from the word go before God, and also to have the blessings of our parents. So, and in as much as we are not yet at the wedding part, but as a proposal, yeah, I think one of the things that she will have to live with is that proposal ring. And this is something that will be part of her for the longest period of time. Get something she loves, get something that she'll be proud looking at it and just marveling at the memories.
Yeah.
How it all went down. If it's the ring, get an expensive ring. I mean, it's the one thing that you can only do for her.
Yeah.
You bring memories into her life.
Welcome back to the Proposal Show. My name is Gilda Naibe. So today we're here at After 40s where Charles is about to propose. So right now we're actually in the room next door. The proposal is going to happen in the next room. There's food, there's drinks happening.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Cynthia, soon to be Mrs. Kamau. I have really enjoyed this class. I have met new friends. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here. My greatest takeout from this class was that sometimes you don't have to be right, and sometimes God is just trying to make you righteous. You don't have to be right all the time. And also my other takeout is that about trying to be a Jesus to my partner, which is not easy, and trying to see him how God sees him, not how I want to see him. So I am grateful. I have loved the interactions, the sessions. I am happy that I'm getting married. I feel ready. I feel expectant. Expectant. Like my expectations are higher. Yes, and I am
I'm nervous. God is good.
All the time.
All the time. I think what she did share is the journey that has been. So maybe if I can just recap it a little. I met her on 18th of June 2015. We exchanged numbers 2 days after, that was on 20th.
Your voice. 1+1.
She couldn't respond to text, so I had to travel all the way to Kenya to pass her out. So, on the 10th of January 2016, we went to Embu. Chronology, yeah? Look at it. And then our first date happened in March 2016 at Lazarus Dam. Okay? So,
Male ambassador.
that's when I think on our first date I asked her to consider dating me and taking it all the way out. Because they would not really be around. She took 3 months to think about it. And then, yes. And then on 18th of June 2016, exactly a year after we met, she said yes. So then that's when we started our journey. We've been together for the last 5 years. And in 7 days we'll be getting married. Alright? We chose 5th of December, 5th of December for so many things. One, because 5th in the biblical numerology represents grace. And in this season of grace, we can actually attest to that. So, amidst the class, we went through different classes and sessions. And despite all the hard conversations that we had in the middle of those classes, despite the assignments, despite the cat fights and all the worst of fights that we've been through, she's still here today confirming that she wants to get married.
Yeah.
So, if she wants to get married, I think I'm also ready to marry. And being a journey that has been, and all the things that we've gone through, really, I'm at a point I can confirm I'm ready to settle with her. So, before all of you, and so Pastor, I think it will be an honorable thing to ask her to be my wife, right?
Congratulations. Next couple. Anyone have a drink? Since we're church guys, we have all the drinks. We have priests that refresh us and give us all the drinks. So just lift up your drink to the new, not a new couple, but we just wanted to say congratulations. May God bless your union.
Amen.
May your relationship and your marriage bring you much, much joy.
Amen.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Good job, man. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you, Randy. Congratulations, Charles and Cynthia.
Thank you, sir.
So congratulations, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling happy.
Did you have any idea when this was gonna happen?
No, I just knew we have a photo shoot on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had no
I
idea
was
that
surprised.
he had this whole idea that he was going to propose to you today. And how do you feel about it?
I feel emotional.
Yeah, did you shed a tear?
A lot of tears.
She cried.
A lot of
Did
tears.
you expect that?
Well, if she had not cried, yeah, but she cried.
Yeah. So what are the plans for the near future?
We're getting married. So that's the next thing.
Yeah. So now you're going to enjoy your time just as an engaged couple for...
For 7 days.
Yeah.
So that's basically all we have to do.
Yeah.
Just ask and that was it. Just congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best in your marriage.
Thank you.
And hopefully a lot of shit babies.
Yes. Thank you.
We're just coming from a session there.
Okay.
And we talked about the association that we keep. What knowledge?
The knowledge that we acquire.
The knowledge that we acquire and the atmosphere of God.
Yeah.
And I know we just took the first step
Yeah.
in the entire process of marriage. What lies in there is what God does. And then we're looking forward to it because we're not perfect. We have so many other flaws, but her choosing to say yes,
Yeah.
because it gives me hope that in the next 7 days things are
Yeah.
things are set. So
And for you, what do you think is the next step after?
now she's my fiance. Officially.
Officially. the new fiancé.
Yeah, the new fiance town.
Yeah.
I want to proceed on a week.
Yeah.
After the wifing part, it's now the year. Happy living, happily ever after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
And the ring, I know you're the one who helps choose you design it, yeah?
Yeah.
But how impressed are you with it on the actual?
Perfect. It fits well.
Yeah.
It's sparkling. I love it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice.